Hi friends and welcome. If you want an easier way to cut and measure your card bases and your card mats, I have it for you today. Let's take a look at it. I get questions often about the lines that I have put on my trimmer. So we are going to go over today the basics of this, and I can't wait to share it with you because I know that measuring can be hard for some people. And even if measuring is not hard for you, we love to have easier ways to do things and have card bases and card mats prepped and ready. This has saved so much time when I started doing this in my craft area. Highly recommend having card bases and card fronts prepped and ready. So what I want to do is show you the basics of this. I took some paint markers and I put these lines on my trimmer several years ago to make it easy to do my card bases and my card mats. It's been a lifesaver. I have gotten messages from so many people that this has helped, get a lot of questions about it. So let's take a look at it. I will give you the basics. There will be a link in the video description below to my website with all the details, with all the measurements. So keep that in mind. So the colors that I use for my card bases are, the one I use most of the time is pink. And every once in a while I use this orangish red line. So let's talk about how do we use this. So for my card bases, this is 8.5 by 11 cardstock. If I cut it in half, I'll have 2 card bases. So for these, for my regular one, I line it up the pink line. Don't have to worry about measuring. I just know I need to go to pink. And I have my card bases. Now, let's say you want to do your scoring first, which is what I recommend. If you score first and cut second, you only have to score one time, and then you cut and you have both of your card bases prepped and ready. The opposite color is the one you want to use for the scoring. So for my pink card base, it would be this orange line. Now let me show you with the other one. And we'll cut these. Let's say you like to do card bases the other direction where they're the long ways. Let's do a couple of those. And we are going to score these first. Now I'll flip the arm out on my trimmer for this one. I love that this trimmer goes out to over 17 inches. And if you are interested in information on this trimmer or ordering one, I'll have that link in the video description below as well. But let's go ahead first. We are going to score this one. Since I'm doing the opposite, I want to score at that pink line. Here's my scoring blade down here. I have it marked with Sharpie. For anybody who has a hard time remembering which scoring blade is which, do that. And I didn't specify, but you do notice I have 2 pieces of cardstock here. You can do this with 2 pieces of cardstock at once. Then I'm using that other line, the orange-red line. We cut. Because I have 2 layers of cardstock, sometimes I need to cut back up. And this one cut through just great with 1 cut. So I have 2, actually I have 4 since I did 2 layers of these card bases cut and scored. Now let's look at card mats. So the green line is the line I use most often for card mats that are just a 1/4 inch smaller than my card base. Let's look at that one. And then let's cut 2 thick on this one. And then I'll show you how to do smaller card mats as well. If you like to do layers, but you struggle with the measurements, this is for you, my friends. So what I'm going to do is green lines for my mats. If you are just cutting one mat at a time, you can cut at the 4-inch line. Then you can turn it sideways and cut at 5 1/4. What I'm going to show you right now is how to do some batch preparation and cut several at once. So I made extra green lines out here at the edge. If you cut at these lines first and then the other ones, it saves you on cutting and you'll end up with a bunch of mats. Just trust me. Okay. So first what we're doing is cutting off that excess that we do not need. These little 1/2-inch strips. We use these for greetings. We use these for fun little paper strip cards, all kinds of things. Turn this sideways to the 10 1/2. Again, we are cutting off a 1/2 inch. Now we can bump this over to this other green line. And For these, you're always cutting in half if you're doing a whole sheet of paper like what I'm doing right here. So you can look and kind of eyeball it to make sure it looks like you're cutting about in half. So here at 5 1/4 we cut. Then we turn our paper sideways and we need to line up at that other green line, the 4-inch line. We cut here. We have 4 right here. Let's do this other one and we will have 4 more. So like I said, you can just do a single one with these green lines once you get the hang of it, but I keep tons of these prepped and ready. I go through a lot of them and it really helps to save time just to have them ready and I don't have to cut them as I am crafting. Now let's say you want to do smaller mats, smaller card mats. The purple lines and the blue lines are for the smaller card mats. So you can use the purple lines or the blue lines. You can also go halfway in between if you want it a little bit smaller, but not that much smaller. Keep in mind, you can go right in between those lines, still use them as a guide, but do more layers or different sizes if you want to. So let's just do one of each. We'll do purple first. I'll cut on this line and then you just flip it to the other. My purple line that comes across the bottom here shows me that I do have the right thing happening right here. I can see that I will have the right size when I get done. So I have that one. And let's cut one of these white ones down one size smaller using these blue lines. And then we'll be able to see the layered effect with these different size card mats. And with my blue, you may notice I have some dashed lines here. That's because I needed my orange line and my blue line to be in the same place. I didn't want to cover one of the colors up, so I just did a dash line so it's orange and blue in those places. So now I line up here and let's look and see what we have. Let's fold one of these card bases. Now this first batch I cut, I did not score first, but you would do that score line on the 4 1/4 before you cut in the middle. And then we have our largest card bases. These are the ones I cut several of that measure 4 by 5 1/4. And then 2 smaller card mats that have that perfect spacing around the edge. For all of the measurements and details on exactly how I marked my trimmer, I'll put that link in the video description below, as well as the link to the actual trimmer if you're looking for a trimmer that you will love. I love that it has that long arm out to the side. I love that you can cut and score both with the trimmer. Get a lot of people who I get comments from who love it. So you can get those links below. Thanks so much for being here. Please like and comment on my video. Subscribe if you are new here. All of those things help other crafters to find my videos, and I truly appreciate them. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope we be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.